very shocked now, kind of looking back at how depressed I've become over the years over letting go of wrestling. And I thought that'd be a really cool topic to talk with you about because, okay, being depressed about wrestling and the things that I didn't like about it or whatever, and like the biggest mind F I have is Metal Jesus. He works for a company that works a lot with like space and like NASA. And so I've told him before, I'm like, imagine if someone told you that for sure the world is flat, for sure we've never gone to outer space. Like it's a complete lie of what you work for. So when I kind of peeled apart the layers of wrestling, that's the mind F. Like it's not just, oh, I'm disappointed. It's, I literally thought it was about something else and in entertainment too. And it just wasn't. And ultimately that's what made me want to retire. So I kind of thought in my mind that retiring would cure that depression. But now, because I'm not performing, because I don't get that adrenaline off of a live crowd, it depresses me in a completely different way. What are your thoughts on that?
When you talk about this, it reminds me of Daphne because, rest in power, my sister, she very much struggled with her brain damage, her CTE, and it did make her depression worse. And I remember so many nights that we've spent together and we're drinking, having sister time. She talked about missing it. And I'm still in the throes of my career. Even though I'm not wrestling that much anymore, mostly for health problems that are minor, but I still dance. I still run my show. So I still get that high from the performance industry, right? So I think it comes from our identity is tied to this, especially me and you who do something outside of wrestling performance wise in some manner. You've done some like acting stuff, right?
Right.
I'm a dancer, open to acting stuff. I've been performing, like, when like family reunions, you're like 6-7 years old, you're like, hey siblings, like I'm gonna do this dance. And it was like Britney Spears and I was like 6, it's a part of me. I think it's a part of you too, especially because wrestling itself, we're a family as much as we hate each other. We're a family. I always say that, when I started seeing my veterans go to funerals of their veterans, I said, oh my God, we're really going to know each other till the day we die. We're going to each other's funerals. And that really hit home when I went to Daphne's funeral. And I saw so many people in the business that I loved, that loved me. It's hard to have an identity outside of wrestling, especially when you've put so many years and so much of your time and passion and all your emotions into it. I think that's what you're dealing with. The wrestling industry, bullshit. I'm in it. I know it is. I know it's bullshit. But I can't say positively that I would be happy when my time comes, whenever that is, whether it be, knock on wood, hopefully not injury. I hope to make the choice to leave. But even then, I'm not going to take it easy. I'm not taking bookings right now. And I'm like itching. I'm like, oh, I need to wrestle. I have to be involved in some way. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's one of those things where there was a time where I was almost defiant towards it. Like I wanted to be